Support for tonight's program was provided by Les Schwab Tire Centers, where doing the right thing matters. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com.
Welcome to McNary High School's 54th commencement exercises. On behalf of our district, Salem Kaiser School Board, the school's students and faculty, it is my pleasure to welcome guests, parents, family members, and friends of the class of 2019. Would everyone in attendance please join our graduates in standing for the national anthem performed by McNary's Wind Ensemble. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
House.
Please be seated. Before we begin tonight's ceremony, I would ask for your assistance with our program. At McNary High School, we are proud of the dignity and seriousness with which we conduct our graduation. In order to make this ceremony enjoyable and respectful for all of our families, we ask that you observe a few courtesies. Please turn off your cell phones so that our graduation is uninterrupted. Family is very important to us at McNary, but if you have a crying infant, please take your child into the lobby so that the parents around you can hear their child's name read during the awarding of the diplomas. Keeping that in mind, please do not use noisemakers such as whistles or air horns. Help us demonstrate that today's event marks a joyful but serious milestone in the lives of our graduates and in the lives of their families. We want to enjoy the afternoon by honoring the effort of our students in a way that shows respect for them, their families, and our school. These proceedings are being filmed by CCTV and can be viewed on the local access channel. Please consult your TV listings for times and dates. Today, we are honored to have several special guests participating with the administrators in these commencement exercises. First, I'm pleased to present to you our school board director, Mr. Chuck Lee. The director of secondary high schools, Larry Ramirez. The level director for elementary schools, Heidi Litchfield. And the superintendent of Salem Kaiser Public Schools, Miss Christy Perry. Also, please help me welcome the McNary High School administrators who have helped plan tonight's program. Thanks to Suzanne Stefani, Dan Borison, Scott Gregg, and Phil Kelly. Finally, I would like to acknowledge and thank the tremendous effort, the many hours that have gone into putting this graduation ceremony together. I'd like to thank our graduation committee and many other school staff members who have volunteered to help support and make this afternoon's activities possible. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce our student body president, Gina Munguia Martinez.
Please join me in welcoming Madeline Hurst, our student speaker representative for the class of 2019.
We're all gathered here today with friends and family from near and far, seated in rows beside our peers whom we are lucky enough to call our friends. As the class of 2019, we have invested exactly 1,006 days together, working towards this moment. Through those 1,006 days, we've experienced so much together. 4 glorious summers, blessed snow days that came as a shock to most of us, dances, proms, sporting events, and artistic performances. We even survived the Salem water crisis and witnessed a total solar eclipse, all while being a Celtic. Each of us now had the chance to look back on 12 years of memories. Close your eyes. Remember those blurry first grade memories, investing time in coloring pages and recess games and crying for mom and dad when we didn't get our way. Now think forward 12 plus years. We've invested in various electives and 8 different classes in 8 different rooms, and still crying on occasion thanks to AP classes. While it is incredible to look back on 12 years, let's focus on the last 4. We have learned enormous amounts of information in 1,006 days. The power of the human brain is overwhelming. As a class, we've taken a variety of courses over a range of difficulty. Some of us have taken various honors classes, while some of us have ventured into the rigorous AP classes as well. For example, some of you, like me, have a very hard time finding X in an algebraic question. But for some of you, you have went over and beyond finding X, and now you're finding Y and Z. Classes can be difficult, but all of us have persevered, because if we did not, we would not be able to walk across this stage in just a matter of minutes. In just a little bit, I'm going to ask for some audience participation. Students, can you raise your hand? And put them down. Let's try that one more time. Raise your hand and put them down. Now, for the rest of you, we're all going to clap once together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. I think we're ready. While all of us were enrolled in academic classes, each of us had the opportunity to invest in clubs, sports, or arts. McNary's clubs were numerous and diverse. There were clubs for cultures around the world, for various types of media interests like gaming on and off the screen, for famous movies and even pop culture. There were even clubs that invigorated action against social injustices and clubs that stemmed off of core classes. If you participated in a club over your past 4 years, please raise your hand. Can we get a clap on 3 for these students? 1, 2, 3. Now, for our performing arts. This includes instrumentalists, actors, singers, and artists on paper and in media. We've had the chance to take productions, 3-course meals, and musical pieces to regional and statewide competitions, and have placed in top 3 spots more than once. Artists have been honored with ribbons and many noteworthy accomplishments. If you've been involved in the arts, please raise your hand. Can we get a clap on 3 for these students? 1, 2, 3. Let's talk about our sports. Athletes have had the honor to be league champions, state competitors, and record breakers over the past 4 years. Our athletes range from the courts to the fields and even to the water. Athletes, please raise your hand. Let's get a clap for these students on 3. 1, 2, 3. I'd like to take a second to recognize the percentage of you who have invested in the Career Technical Education Center, CTEC. Those who chose to dive into dual educational instructional processes are leaving today with certifications, licensing, and/or training to get a head start into the career field of their choice. If you have invested in CTEC over your 4 years, please raise your hand. Let's get a clap for these students. 1, 2, 3. We have all had the chance to look back. Now, how about we look forward? We have what we need to go into our futures. All of us were lucky enough to have had extraordinary educators, advisors, parents, and guardians who have propelled us to this place. Let's get a round of applause for these people. Thanks to their encouragement and dedication to our futures, colleges and career institutions will be receiving a new generation known as us, the class of 2019. Celtics will be all across the United States attending further schooling, joining their careers, or investing into their futures. Heck, in a few weeks we'll be spread all across the globe, and eventually one day maybe even sprinkled among the stars. We will come back together in 20 or 30 years and look back on our fond memories at McNary, but let's get to the good part for now. Graduating. I will leave you with a piece of advice that I've learned over my years with you all. Never, ever underestimate yourself. The rest of the world will do that for you. Your job is to prove them wrong. Every day, know that you are just as capable of success as the person next to you. Don't ever forget that. Please. Take a deep breath. Take in this moment. Look to your left. Look to your right. Yes, it really is June 7th, 2019. No, you are not dreaming. There is so much to be proud of. Congratulations to us all, McNary's graduating class of 2019. In the wise words of Michael Scott, may your hats fly as high as your dreams.
Thank you, Madeline. That was a wonderful speech. It is now my pleasure to introduce our senior class president, Sabella Afaro, for the introduction of tonight's keynote speaker.
In a moment, a man of great value to our class will take the stage to deliver the 2019 keynote speech. I was lucky enough to have him as both a teacher and a coach throughout my first 3 years of high school. Although he no longer works at McNary, his impact on not only me, but on many of the students before you is forever lasting, just like our love for him. He will always be a part of our Celtic family. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Derek Hanley.
Friends, families, faculty, school board members, and of course, graduating class of 2019. I humbly stand before you, honored to deliver your last lecture before you officially graduate. And yes, this will be on your test. For your first 3 years of high school, I was blessed with the opportunity to work with many of you, whether that through the classroom or in extracurricular activities. After being asked to speak, I sat down and reflected on our experiences together. I was flooded with memories of celebration and loss, laughter and tears. However, one constant continued to dominate my thoughts, and that is that this class, the 2019 graduating class from McNary High School, is world class. Now, I understand that term is used a lot through the halls of McNary and in the Kaiser community. But in reference to the young adults before us today, that is not an overstatement. I've been blessed to be associated with 12 prior graduating classes from all around our district. I have built relationships with thousands of students during my career, but never have I been around a collection of young adults who have made a bigger impact on my life and the lives of those around them. So while honored to speak today, I also struggled identifying life lessons and words of wisdom to share that you haven't already grasped. So rather than presenting some new, profound life lesson to lead you into your future, I would instead like to remind you of 4 life lessons you've already shown the aptitude to follow. If you continue to embrace adversity, honor loved ones, celebrate others' successes, and carry a growth mindset, you'll find there are no limitations to what you can accomplish. Embracing adversity is one of the most difficult things you'll endure. But in your journey to reaching this milestone, you've been faced with many challenges. It has shaped who you are, but even more, who you will become in the future. Whether you face the adversity of a difficult class or teacher, and I apologize if you had me, you experienced arguments with friends or loved ones, or if you had to worry about where your next meal would come from, there's been a moment in the last 4 years in which school suddenly was not your priority. Whenever these challenges arise, try to remember this quote by Tom Hanks. It's supposed to be hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. Each one of you had every excuse to give up on your goals at some point during your journey, but here you are. That resiliency paid off, and while difficult to accept, it's adversity that shapes your growth as an individual. In some cases, the adversity was more than an argument with a friend, but instead the loss of somebody close to you. The next life lesson I want you to remember is to always honor loved ones. I was fortunate enough to be an avid teacher at McNary, during which I was blessed to have a young man named Nyosh John Mark. Sadly, on October 12, 2017, he passed away after a courageous battle through illness. His death left an empty space in the hearts of countless family members and friends in our community. His joyous attitude and love of life influenced so many during his time with us, but his legacy continues to inspire all those who knew him. Countless students vowed to realize their dream in honor of him, and all of those students sit here today, ready to move on to the next chapter of their lives with an opportunity to live out their dreams. And yet, not all those we choose to honor are gone. Many of them sit in this room today, celebrating your accomplishments as if they are their own. As author John C. Maxwell once wrote, "Nothing of significance was ever achieved by an individual acting alone." Look below and you will find that all seemingly solo acts are really team efforts. At some point, we all feel like we're in an unwinnable battle, and we've all been tasked to take on our foe alone. But I have seen each of you go above and beyond what you ever thought possible. Sometimes you thought it was possible, but weren't sure the effort was worth it. More often than not, it's the influence of loved ones who encourage you to break through the glass ceiling. Acknowledging and honoring those who have helped guide you in your journey leads to the next lesson: celebrate others' successes. Doing so lifts those around us, and over time creates a culture that focuses on the growth of individuals and recognizes that creating change to achieve dreams is a difficult process. As a society who longs for instant gratification, I also offer you this. It is scientifically proven that individuals who make a point to celebrate those around them live a happier life. Doing so will change your mindset by asking you to look for celebration points around you. Also, when you surround yourself with people who share your values and who value you and your accomplishments, you'll find yourself with a support group that is just that, supportive. For 18 years, you've had the shared goal of graduation, and your way of measuring success was the same. But now your paths will splinter, and your interpretation of achievement will look different. Continue to rejoice for those around you, even when their definition of success differs from your own. While today we are reflecting on the past 13 years of the sweat and tears you devoted to your educational career, I also ask that you think of your future. All of you have goals and aspirations that go beyond the walls of McNary, which leads to the last lesson. Graduation is not your finish line. We are celebrating you for the accomplishments that led to this day, but this does not mean your journey is over. While you're all excited about reaching this finish line, it's not because high school is over. Okay, it's not only because high school is over. It's because of what comes next. Despite all the accomplishments you're celebrating, and what feels like the conclusion of your journey, what you've really done at this point was laid your foundation. You have acquired the knowledge and tools necessary to pursue your educational, career, or military goals. But what you do with those skills remains to be seen. For many, today wasn't a goal, but an expectation. For others, you may have just achieved the highest level of education in your family, or that anybody in your family has completed. For all of you, your greatest accomplishments have yet to come. And now for your test. You will go out into the real world, and you will be asked to apply the lessons you've learned the last 13 years to real, everyday problems. No, you will not be asked random AP stats questions at the grocery store. And despite what Mr. Hansen may have told you, unless you're working in the science field, you will never have to memorize the periodic table ever again. Sorry, Mr. Hansen, I'm waiting for the rebuttal. Your career will ask you to apply the educational lessons your teachers have taught you, but life will require much more. From now on, you'll have others depending on you under the immense pressures of life. You will be relied upon for emotional support during the highs and lows, and you will be asked to lift others with you as you continue to climb ahead. Luckily, we can send you off confident that you will take these challenges head on and you will be successful. Now go pass your test. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Derek Hanley. And now we would like to recognize our top students at McNary High School's graduating class of 2019. It is now my pleasure to introduce the salutatorian and valedictorians for the graduating class of 2019 as they come up to the stage. These outstanding students embody an impressive breadth of knowledge and skill. They have demonstrated a strong dedication to their academic success, and they've made us tremendously proud. We will now recognize the senior who has pursued a demanding course of study with only a single B in all coursework during 8 semesters of high school. Congratulations, Adam Granito. We will now recognize the 10 scholars from the class of 2019 serving as McNary's co-valedictorians. Excuse me, can't talk. These students have demonstrated a strong dedication to their academic success and have taken demanding courses while maintaining a perfect 4.0 after 8 semesters of high school. We are incredibly proud for all they have accomplished. Noah Bach. Elizabeth Bertelson. Hannah Korp. Brandy Grunberg. Abigail Hawley. Rachel Harrigus. Emma John. Josephine Lim. Tanvir Sandhu. Katie Wyatt. Congratulations to all of you for your academic achievement. Let's give them a round of applause. Bingo. We are now to the part of the ceremony with which we've all been waiting for. At this time, Chuck Lee, Larry Ramirez, Heidi Litchfield, Christy Perry, and the McNary High School administrative team will present diplomas to the graduating class of 2019. At this time, I would like to welcome the members of the faculty who will be reading the names of the graduates, beginning with Mr. Lewis Tiller.
Kaylin Welch. Cassie Corder. Maya Mueller. Marissa Harry. Noah Hudkins. Paul Mueller. Emmett Reeb. Aiden Aratola. Ian Koenig. Noah Bach. Brianna Ramirez. Elizabeth Vasquez Lopez. Karen Lasoya Salas. Tanya Ceja Marquez. Maria Navarro. Lorena Arellano Franco. Adela Arellano Leon. Araceli Piata Gonzalez. Carter Short. Sage Baldwin. Annika Saikoski. Madeline Hurst. Abigail Wiesman. Elizabeth Fisher. Kara Thomas. Sophia Zielinski. Taylor Walker. Samantha Boughton. Abigail McKenzie. Zachary Roth. Deborah Schreiber. Bowen Working. Anthony Estrada. Alexandria Bainoff. Tyler Kovalt. Keith Cardoza Nolasco. Robert Benson. Devin Ryan Bedaya. Evangelina Casas. Maria Garza. Zuani Robles. Yoselin Sanchez. Braulio Echeverria. Jordi Tellez. Jose Samudio. Ivan Alarcon. Veronica Reyes. Mia Greer. Kelsey Fletchall. Mackenzie Honey. Amanda Deckard. Giselle Bien Sampson. Caitlin Duncanson. Hallie Isaacson. Rebecca Hall. Hannah Colley. Elizabeth Burleson. Grace Painter. Alan Torres. Adam Granito. Harrison Vaughn. Dakota Barkley. Colin Penner. Peyton Montgomery. Jade Dowd. Ishmael Johnson. Eric De La Cruz. Madison McNeely. Nigel Harris. Tyler Brandstetter. Logan Pedersen. Kimberly Schott. Angel Hudson. Caitlin Bird. Bryson Butler. Maria Madrigal. Gideon Sanders. Travis Welch. Sebastian Lopez. Quentin Gamble. Trevor Page. Alfredo Villarreal. Carlos Gonzalez. Ignacio Antonio Padilla. Christian Velasquez, Juan Simiano. Nilu DeMonte. Osiris Alvarez Carlos. Andrea Aguilar. Ashley Elston. Rebecca Estrada. Natalia Valle. Amy Cox. And Deja Jaime.
Jeralee Stover. Corey Bogart. Zena Lane. Ji-Young Cha. Francisco Rios. Chance Rivas. Tate Parr. Griffin Oliveira. Boston Smith. Ryan Dale Bamford. Devin Schur. Braden Lyda. Jaden Elders. Bryson Flint. Olena Rumba. Zaya Hewlett. Sambria Pittman. Christina Shoemaker. Dominique Pittman. Melody Aidlott. Marley Rubel. Teresa Sanchez Calderon. Amner Ariano Guillen. Johnny Islas. Reagan Bedingfield. Serena Garcia. Kylie McCarty. Natalia Gonzalez. Isabel Rose Marguerite Hayslip. Kylie Ray Dalton. Jenna Burris. Gina Monguia Martinez. Augusto Peg. Joshua Ortega. Casey Englert. Corey Englert. Brock Thomas. Brooke Burrows. Nikita Martashev. Clay Mary. Stephen Charles Cummings. Jacob Fritz. Jared Bojorquez. Carson James Helt. Trey Valdez. Cole Downer. Dominique Rodriguez. Jonathan Pratch. Brandy Grunberg. Hope Ziebart. Jessica Wenning. Haley Ariel. Kayla Camper. Brinley Ramsey. Olivia Perky. Alexandria Ronning. Jacob Jackson. Sydney Beathers. Katie Wyatt. Wyatt Sherwood. Brandon Bowie. Kyler McNaught. Cassidy Steckman. Julia Clay. Kevin Mehdi Aziri. Jesse McGrath. Simon Justice. Gavin Robinette. Angel Lopez. Jared Doñas. Jose Uribe. Tobias Ramirez. Abigail Holly. Alyssa Ashlock. Emily Alger. Hannah Corp. John Cervantes. Brian Castro Torres. Claudia Rita. Elena Cisneros. Jonathan Figueroa. Fernando Barrera. Juan Gonzalez. Ronnie Rodriguez Maximo. William Kraus. Benjamin Pattison. Marissa Pacheco. Braden Hicklin. Aaron Ige. Olivia Hart. Cole Branson. Connor Funky. Caleb Odell. Callista Alvarez. Kayla Jones. Joseph Seath.
Riley Hall. Connor Mayberry. Hope Stroud. Anna Shoemaker. Ashley Henry. Samantha Sherman. Patricia Henry. Margaret Catherine Johnson. Marissa Dougal. Kate Bomar. Emily Daniels. Emma Garland. Isabel Cervantes. Savannah Stegg. Katana Hamilton. Treasure Thomas. Autumn Gomel. Ariana Delgado. Kaylin Johansson. Abigail Blankenbaker. Matthew Arias. Juan Hernandez. Elena Villegas. Angel Olmos Lopez. Calvin Reed. Garcia. Kylene Stone. Kiana Johnson. Laura Gillespie. Delaney Campbell. Hannah Lawson. Michael Hitchcock. Noah Cool. Zachary Burning. Nathaniel Becker. Jabez Rhodes. Drew Bartlett. Patrick Yanez. Grant Harms. James Redding. Emma John. Josephine Lim. Lilia Hawes. Nicholas Holliday. Faith Danner. Sydney Snap. Sarah Arnsmeyer. Ari Gisbert. Haley Dunaway. Angelique Vasquez. Jasmine Sierra. Kevin Hernandez. Giovanni Bravo. Miguel Bravo. Jesus Lopez Bravo. Jose Bravo. Catherine Beebe. Caitlin Amarino. Amber Galbert. Kennedy Joy Thomas. Cassandra Garcia. Danahe Hart. Trinity Whitner. Beverly Amaya. Luis Pablo. Jerry Torres. Jorge Vega. Giovanni Morales. Derek Lucas. Elijah Applebaum. Ryan Simonson. Evan Smith. Michaela Coleman. Jaden Brunhaver. Rachel Harrigus. Kaylee Unwin. Luis Jaime Aguilar. Brett Noonan Snell. Bryson McIntosh. Micah Wright. Grace Palmer. Odessa DeHutt. Jania Lopez. Eduardo Gomez Rodriguez. Kaylee Frakes. Paige Whitehouse. Ana Graciela Diaz. Trevor Cross. Bowden Ram. Nate Watkins. Nate Wells. Taylor Zwemke. Carson Zwemke. Jade Sloper. Miranda Landaverde. Maria Lopez Gonzalez.
Sarah Stong. Molly McDonald. Garrett Wampler. Andrew Winslow. Michaela Long. Gabby Shepard. Jacob Navarro Flores. Adrian Vaya. Joshua Richard. Mati Vegan. Camille Lecure. Pietro Forja. Robulin Krieger. Sofia Martinez. Armando Hernandez. Natalia Andrade. Brittany Starkweather. Lucy Hiltz. Adriana Correa Palafax. Maricela Ramirez. Ramos, sorry. Vasily Lisa Kuznetsov. Vasilisa. Dakota Smith. Cole Ebright. Taylor Exxon. Riley Gates. Blake Anderson. David Allen. Aaron Mendez. Summer Stewart. Dylan Yarnell. Connor McCormick. Connor Jump. Ethan Schrey. Chris Lane Massey. Micah Lehman. Rose Lilac. Joseph Vasquez. McKenna C. Aneli Garcia. Michael Lua. Catherine Hayes. Carmen Sanchez. Maricruz Licona Hernandez. Yasmin Estrada. Josh Campstra. Darren Kennard. Enrique Vincent. Courtney Ruffner. Christian Conway. Jake McCollum. Emmanuel Licona Hernandez. Angel Octavio Cuesta Torres. Brian Bates. Kirsten Scott. Gideon Hampton. Hunter Greenlaw. Hugo Chavez. Giovanni Espinosa Diaz. Anthony McCormick. Gerardo Batres. McLean Schmidt. Adam Kearns. Star Maceres. Carla Santana. Abigail Henderson. Kimberly Sully. Alyssa Alvarez. Lauren Murphy. Cody Carter. Simon Zivney. Kaylee Shalou Heathcock. Taylor Batista. Trent Rogers. Rocky Sanchez. Corey Kudna. Ivan Villegas. Michael Aguilar. Olivia Foster. Tiana Racine. Tanvir Sandhu. Melissa Balos Misi. Hassan Hussein Majandero. Natalie Yoder. Rosmina Jimna. Kala Gray. Michaela Gates. Fernando Cabrales. Kyle Blankenbaker. Mitchell Bernards. Charmel Froats. Ryan Hurley. Kiara Perkins. Tristan Johnson. Francisco Horta Diaz. Sabella Alfaro. And the anchor of the class of 2019 is Melissa Morgan. Okay. Now our principal, Mr. Eric Jesperson.
At this time, will Gina Munguia Martinez and Sabella Alfaro please come to the stage?
Graduates, please rise. To mark our graduation from high school and as a symbol of our achievements,
We will now move our graduation tassels from the right-hand side of our mortar boards to the left-hand side. Go ahead.
Let's join together on our final last class cheer.
Who are the Celtics? What kind of Celtics? What kind of Celtics? Fighting Celtics, fighting Celtics, fight! Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, and honored guests, please stand and join me in congratulating McNary High School's graduating class of 2019. Cue the music. Cue the music. What's going on here? At this time, we are going to dismiss our 2019 graduates. Parents, family members, please join your graduates outside in the lawn area. Thank you and have a good afternoon.